Hi, it's me again, and it's not often that one of the BBC related headlines that I look at every day gets me really excited. Oh, but this one did, it cheered me right up. And then, somewhat disappointing story followed, but the headline was good. Have a look at this. Gary Lineker reacts to rumours James Corden will replace him on Match of the Day. Yeah, how about that for a headline? It's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's all nonsense. I don't mean to spoil the story for you, but I don't think it's going to happen. But seeing Gary Lineker get the chop would really cheer me up. Although, to be fair, if they did bring in James Corden, he's probably going to cost more than blooming Lineker. Anyway, isn't he? With the salary he commands now, thanks to the Yanks. Oh well. England legend Gary Lineker reacted to the reports of Corden potentially being the next Match of the Day presenter with a cryptic side eyes emoji on Twitter. Bloody Twitter. Is that where everyone gets their information from now? Journalists can make up stories based on a tweet now. That's the world that we live in. Lineker tweeted, getting a number of texts from friends asking if I'm quitting Match of the Day after reports on Twitter of my possible successor. So it's only fair I give you the bad news now. I'm afraid I still have 3 years to run on my contract, so you're stuck with me for a while. Another 3 years. Another 3 years on Gary Lineker's contract, 1.3 million quid a year. Now, I'm no mathematician, but isn't that 3.9 million quid of TV licence fee money remaining on his contract? Oh, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You can't tell me they couldn't get someone just as good as him, some ex-footballer who's now a pundit, that would do it for 100 grand, wouldn't they? Just because they want to be on the telly. Why Lineker? I don't understand the obsession. Has he got some dirt on Tim Davie or something? Lineker clearly doesn't feel the need to look for some clarity from his bosses and a chat over his future with the 2022-23 season coming to an end. It's unclear at this stage whether Corden would even be interested in this role. Now, where did these rumours come from? Did they come from Twitter? Is it just news coming from Twitter now? This is why I don't use it. I put the odd tweet up with my videos because that's just something you have to do now, isn't it? But I can't remember last time I actually used Twitter. I just don't get it. I just do not get it. Just put anything out and get into an argument with a stranger is basically all it is, isn't it? But it is a shame that it is just a rumour and that Gary Lineker's not losing the gig with Match of the Day, isn't it? But say, if Corden had got the job, it'd be costing you more than Lineker anyway. God knows how many millions he'd want to do it. Just sack him off. Get rid of Lineker. Get a standard football pundit in for 100 grand a year. Do exactly the same job. No one would even notice any difference. What do you think about this then? Do you think Corden would be better? I know he's not going to get the gig, but do you think he could do better than Gary Lineker at Match of the Day? Or do you just agree with me that any old football pundit who just fancies being on the telly and being relevant again would do it for 100 grand, maybe even less? I don't know. And save the BBC all that money. It's the problem with the BBC, where they think these people are worth the money, but they're not. They'd be easily replaced and no one would care. No one would care, would they? Let me know what you think down in the comments below as always. If you haven't already, do think about hitting the subscribe button. It does keep you up to date with everything and it helps the channel to grow as well. I'd really appreciate it if you thought about subscribing to the channel. That'd be great. So you think about that and I will see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.